right, kicking off the show.
It'll show. City. Oos.
Day
So I
one
think this
is
match,
just-
me and you both picked Jay. So let's see.
Yeah, we did
Let's
both
see
pick
this.
Jay.
Man, Jay got to win this one. Like we said in our predictions video. Like, what's the point to build him up to just have him lose at Mania? Like, it's got to be Jay's night.
Yeah, facts. It's got to be Jay's night. We both predicted that Jay was going to win, so let's see how this goes.
Oh. Yeet, 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 yeet. Man, Jay's coming in through the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Is he already coming out on your screen? Because if he is, you're a second or two ahead of me.
No. I'm exactly a minute right now.
Yeah, okay, same. He's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Sick.
I guess now you cut back into the video now.
Yeah. And
there comes Jay from the crowd.
Jay Uso.
Throwback to the Shield.
Yeah, some throwback to the Shield vibes there.
Oh, man.
Gunther really. They both gave each other a run for their money. I thought this was some chicken shit heel stuff. Gunther grabbing the belt and going to walk away.
Yeah. Gunther really dominating the first part of this match, too.
For the first little bit, yeah. There was a lot of back and forth, honestly.
Yeah.
And that...
Oh, man, freaking Gunther.
I thought that was a pretty... I've never seen that before, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I thought Gunther going to the top with a splash was fucking weird.
I know.
But I guess it was just really going to show that he was trying to do anything to win.
Then the crowd got behind Jay, and Jay hit Gunther with a super kick.
And then a spear. Shades of Roman Reigns. And then this is when he went up.
Top rope.
This is when he went up and started hitting the splash from all three corners. From three. It pissed me off a bit that he didn't do the fourth one.
Yeet.
You know what I mean, though? I'm like, why would you do all three and not do the fourth one? But it's funny because he did one earlier in the match, and I think it was from the other corner, so.
It was, yeah. Yeet.
Yeet.
Super kick, a spear, 4 splashes. Can Jay do this? Can Jay beat Gunther? Overcome the odds. Oh.
Splash on the back.
Splash on the back, yeah. Let's go. And Jay Uso is your new world heavyweight champion.
Yeet.
Yeet. And look who's in the ring to celebrate.
Big Jim.
Jimmy Uso.
Big Jim.
Big
Jim. I heard Jay say after, he's like, I didn't know Jimmy was going to be there in the ring to celebrate with me. And the first thing I told him was like, the first thing I said to him was like, you couldn't dress a little bit better, Oos?
Came out dressed like a bum in his dirty ass tracksuit is what Jay said.
Yeah.
And from last year's Mania of Oos versus Oos to this main event, to this Mania this year, Oos so sick, full circle moment with Jimmy handing Jay the title, man. I can't wait to see what Jay's going to do with this title run, man.
Anybody watching that has watched the match, or if you didn't watch the match, you know that Jay beat Gunther with a sleeper hold, like a rear naked choke. He made Gunther tap out.
Yeah.
So overall,
which is the second person to do.
So what was your rating overall for this match? I gave this match a 4. I gave this a 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
Oh, now we're on to the second match of the night, the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Which should have been the freaking TLC match that we're getting for the tag titles on SmackDown this week.
I don't know, man. I actually enjoyed this match. I
picked the New Day to win, so I'm 1-0 right now. So you're 1-0 too.
And I picked the New Day. We both picked the New Day to win this one. Yeah.
Fucking War Raiders came out looking like Clash of Clans.
This finish though.
Yeah.
The fucking the stomp off the top and then holding down the legs, some real heelish type stuff.
I feel like this match could have been longer, but
I still gave this match a 4. Honestly, I really liked this match.
Yeah, 4. I gave this 4 stars.
Yeah, I liked this match. I thought it was good. It was a bit short. A lot of the matches were very short on. I thought on night 1, but then night 2 was even shorter. So I was like, oh, okay.
I know.
But we'll get into that when we go over night 2 after this.
Yeah.
Like, the women's match between Jade and Naomi.
I thought this was actually pretty
right
good.
there where she tried to do a crossbody on her and she caught her in a
Yeah.
fucking suplex, bro.
Oh man.
That was such a good spot. That was probably one of the best spots of the whole weekend, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%, yeah. There was like a few botches in this match, but overall, I thought this was like it overseeded my expectations.
Oh, see, yeah, the finish there with that power bomb. When she went to do that, it kind of fucking she kind of botched it a little bit, but
yeah. And my predictions
matched to mine as well.
Too, didn't you?
Yeah, so we're 3-0. That match I'd give a 3.75. That's what I'm giving.
Yeah, 3.75. I agree with that.
And now the next match is for the So you want to say what match we got going here now?
Yeah, we got Fatu on the go. I chose Fatu. You got LA Knight. So
yeah. That
Fatu
BTF
came out with a fucking werewolf mask.
That BFT off of the fucking moonsault was crazy.
Yeah, so crazy, and it's so crazy. Both our entrances.
Yeah,
LA Knight pulling up in a Maserati, and then Fatu. And then Fatu coming out with a fucking werewolf mask.
Yeah, it was so nuts. Yeah,
the person who made that werewolf
is the same one who used to make Braze.
Yeah.
So then you see Haku coming out to celebrate with him. And so anybody who didn't watch this, the highlights are going a bit quick here now, but the winner of the match was Jacob Fatu. So Monaco.
I'm Frank.
Yeah, so Monaco is 4-0 at this point, and I'm 4-1, 3-1. So
and that match, that match was a 4-3.
Yeah, I gave it like a 3-8, but
we could meet in the middle for 4.
Yeah, I would meet you in the middle for 4 is what I was just gonna say. Absolutely, because it could be a 4.
Another match we have going right now is El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix, which Rey Fenix took Mysterio's spot last second because he got injured on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And we both chose
Rey
Mysterio.
Yeah.
And I think we're just going to stick with Rey Fenix. We just stuck with Rey Fenix.
Yeah, we stuck with Rey Fenix, but I knew that fucking El Grande Americano was going to win. Even in our prediction video, I said it, but I wanted to go with Rey, just like you did too. So at this point, I'm 3-2, and you're 4-2. No,
I'm 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, sorry. That's right. Yeah, you're 4-1, and I'm 3-2.
Yeah. Man, Tiffy's entrance was so cool with the Barbie house and her coming out of the Barbie box.
We both picked Charlotte for this one.
I know.
And as you guys will see, we were both fucking wrong. This Barbie box entrance, she said that she pitched this in NXT one time and it got turned down.
Yeah.
And then this time Triple H approached her about it.
Yeah.
So it's good to see you come full circle.
This was
an alright match.
Wait, hold on. El Grande Americano and Rey Fenix match. I give that that was probably worst match so far.
I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
This
match.
The what's it called? What does she call that again?
The prettiest moonsault?
Yeah. So countered into the knees with Charlotte was a great counter.
Yeah.
And that natural selection from the top.
I thought Charlotte had it there.
I knew she didn't just because of the way that she was like hooked and moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't even show the finish of that match. That's crazy.
No.
So the finish of that.
Yeah, Tiffy won.
Yeah, Tiffy won that match. I gave that match like a honestly, I only gave it like a 3.5. I thought it was good, but
3.5.
But this was cool, man. Living Color fucking playing in CM Punk.
And before the video package with Fire Burns playing, man.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
Yeah, it was. Jelly Roll in the crowd with George Kittle behind him.
Yeah. And CM Punk came out in this classic yellow and white gear.
I know.
Haven't seen him. He didn't even wear that when he was in AEW.
Nope, not at all.
That's how special that gear is. Last time CM Punk competed at WrestleMania, he walked out to Living Color performing live with Paul Heyman. And his return to WrestleMania, he came out with Paul Heyman to Living Color performing live.
Yeah.
And then fucking Roman Reigns' entrance was just straight aura.
Yeah. Man,
One's up in Scott for the Tribal Chief.
The Roman Reigns entrance, man. this was his 10th headline WrestleMania ever to make him the most headlined superstar in wrestling history.
And then Seth coming out with the flamethrower like The Rock did back at WrestleMania 32.
Yep.
And then the lights went out, and I was like, "What the fuck, Netflix, man?
Yep.
Fix your shit." And then Rollins had this quick wardrobe change.
You see this, cool. Man? The fucking they teased the Shield bomb, and then he fucking
turned on Seth.
Yeah.
And put Punk through one and put Rollins through the other.
I heard Seth. Did you hear Seth say to Roman Mox's name when they were in the ring?
Yeah, he said Mox.
Yep. So it leads me to believe that Mox might come back either through a talent share thing or re-sign.
Yeah.
This was cool. CM Punk got put through the Spanish, and then
first time these new reinforced tables people have been put through them.
I thought we seen somebody go through one at Rumble.
Nope. It almost broke. It didn't though. I love how they had the commentary desks, like poker tables, because they were in Vegas.
Yep.
Thought that was really cool.
I thought it was cool, man. Seth goes through one. Roman puts Seth through one, and CM Punk through the other. Throws Seth into the ring.
So far, this was best match of the night.
Oh yeah, this match was very, very close.
Fucking cooked.
It's the closest it could have been to a 5-star match. Like, actually, I think I did give this 5 stars. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I gave this 5 stars. Yeah.
It's the only 5-star match we've given on the channel so far.
Yeah, first 5-star match, and then I love this little setup of Roman and Punk reminisces to when Paul gave the steel chair to Brock instead of Roman.
Yeah.
He looks at both Roman and Reigns, and he throws the chair to Punk. And you could see the betrayal that Roman felt.
Yep. But at the end of the day, if it's his own fault.
Yeah.
He treated Paul like shit.
As soon as CM Punk turned his back, Paul Heyman went low on CM Punk and said, "Sorry, my tribal chief. This is for you, my tribal chief."
But he looked like he felt the most remorse when he did it to CM Punk, because when he did it to Roman, he did not care.
No.
Because CM, you know why though? It's because CM Punk just got caught in the crosshair, because it's always been about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
See, this was you.
Roman is happy.
It's because CM Punk made him come out with him at WrestleMania, and if he did all that, he wouldn't have had to do this.
Yeah. And then he giving the tribal chief the steel chair on a silver platter.
Crawls over on his knees to him. I called this though right from the beginning. I knew this.
I called this. I chose Punk and you chose Seth.
Yeah, and I knew Seth and Paul Heyman were going to join forces. I could see all the similarities from what Seth was wearing to what The Rock has been wearing, and I knew that a double cross was coming. And whether he's working with The Rock or not,
and just as Roman was beating up Punk with the steel chair, Seth was in the exact same position where Seth backstabbed Roman
multiple times
12 years ago.
Well, he's done it multiple times to him the exact same fashion. He did it. He did it at Mania last year in the main event when Cody won.
Yep. And now, just as we thought Roman was about to heal,
this is long-term storytelling,
brother. Paul Heyman turned heel.
It's long. Paul Heyman's always been heel.
He's turned into a super heel and low-blowed Roman with an evil look on his face too.
And
Rollins didn't even need to. They didn't even need to look at each other.
Grinded his forearm, and he grinded his fucking forearm, man.
Yeah. And this is just a shade back to Rollins saying, "You owe me a favor," and then it's what Rollins said: "Favors are a choice."
Yep.
And then Heyman hands Rollins the chair for the finish of the match.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised that Roman took the pin. I thought
for sure. I thought either for sure or Punk or Seth were going to take the pin.
He's going to take the pin, yeah.
Yeah, and then the finish, and took the pin, and that was first night. That was the first night of WrestleMania. Overall, this night, honestly, in my opinion, I'm giving this night overall a 4.3 out of 5.
4.3, yeah, I agree with that.
Because there was a couple 4s, there was a couple 3.7s, 1 3
And
5,
then there was
and
that
there was the
5-star.
5-star match.
Also, one thing is
Actually, I'm giving it a 4-1. You can't give it a 4.3. When it averages out, it would be closer to a 4. So a 4-1 overall.
all right, 4-1. And also our predictions. So how much did you get right, and how much did
I was 5 and 2.
you get wrong?
I was 5 and 2.
And I was what?
5
4
and 2. You were 5 and 2. We were both 5 and 2,
yeah.
because you
So
got the main
we're both 5
event
and
wrong.
2. Yeah, and we're both 5 and 2 now going into night 2.
Yeah, going into night 2. And I don't think we had really anything right on night 2. You did.
Think so,
You
no.
did, but I really didn't.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go into night 2.
Starting off with the triple threat match between Rhea, Io, and Bianca, and my pick for this one is Rhea.
Yeah, and
Chop
I
off.
picked Bianca, and we were both fucking
You-
wrong.
Both fucking wrong.
And everybody, they were saying that this was the best match of the night and throughout the whole night. Now that's dog shit.
No.
This
It
match,
was a good opener.
it was a good opener. It was like a 4 at best, and
Yeah.
it wasn't better than like 4 or 5 of the matches throughout the whole weekend.
Well, I'd give this match like a solid 3-7.
I was honestly thinking like a 3-9 because there was a few botches, but I did because the Io botched the fucking finish, man, when she jumped to the
She
top
did,
rope.
Yeah.
She botches that every time, almost, man.
Yeah, and then Io won.
Yeah.
So that's what 5-4 for both of us now so far.
No, 5 and 3.
5 and 3, yeah, 5 and 3.
Yeah, like I'm giving that a 3.8, 3.9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3-8.
Yeah, 3.8. It was a good opening match, but honestly, some of the other matches could have been like this.
Yeah.
This should have been the opening match.
Yeah, Drew and Priest match actually cooked, man.
Yeah,
This was a good match.
This was a fire match.
I said to my buddies during this match, I was like, whoever's going through that table spot's losing the match.
Yeah,
And you motherfucker, I chose Drew, and you're like, no, Drew Priest's gonna win. So I was like, fuck, I'll change my prediction to Priest, and then made us both fucking wrong.
I know.
Oh man, the finish for this match
was
of
nuts.
Drew.
I thought
in
he
that
actually
fucking
seriously hurt him when he fucking Claymored him
Yeah.
into that chair, man.
top 5 claymores of all time.
Yeah, so that match,
That match was a
Drew won.
4.5.
Yeah, and I gave that a 4.5 too.
Yeah. Then our next match was the Fatal 4-Way.
And this honestly,
This fucking best match of the night.
honestly, no, I wouldn't give that other match a 4.5. I'm giving it a 4.2 because I give this
4.2,
match here
yeah,
a 4.
good.
I gave this one a 4.5, and this was better than the last.
4-5, yeah. Yeah, I agree with 4-2 for the Priest one.
Yeah, and then this
match
Intercontinental,
was-
this spear right here,
Yeah.
fucking Braun Breaker through Carlito through the fucking. These tables got broke twice.
Yeah.
He's nuts.
There's probably like a good 5-foot gap in between each of those tables. And
Yeah.
Braun just speared Carlito through it.
Carlito's gonna see Braun Breaker in his fucking nightmare.
Oh, and Penta hit a beautiful Mexican destroyer in this match too.
Yeah, he did. That was at the beginning of the highlights
Yeah.
that we seen. The
And what
end,
we thought was gonna be the end
the finish of
was-
this match.
was crazy.
It was.
Balor going
right
up to
here.
a coup de grace
Coup de
on.
grace. But
Breaker?
it was on him because he left Dom on the top
Yeah.
rope instead of throwing him
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, and then Dom came and splashed Priest
And Finn-
covered Priest.
And Balor.
3, which the crowd went crazy
Yeah,
for Dom.
so
And
Dom
I think
just
this is
turned
the biggest
face.
pop all of Mania. Dom got the biggest pop of all of Mania.
He did, and I think Dom turned face in the process.
Yeah, Dom turned face. Yeah.
They're gonna turn him face now, which means he's gonna
Well,
get.
you know-
he's the one who's gonna get taken out of Judgment Day now.
Yeah, and you
And
know
I
what
bet
this
you,
means?
and
That
I
him
bet you before it was gonna be Balor that was gonna get taken out of fucking.
Yeah, and I bet you now we're gonna have a heel Finn Balor chasing Dom for that Intercontinental title lead in SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I give this match a 4.5, like you said. 4.5.
Yeah,
This
4-5.
was great.
The finish was
I did not
amazing.
expect Dom winning.
Yeah,
We both chose Penta. So
yeah,
what are
we're
we at now?
5-4.
5-4.
I did say I thought Dom was a good chance he would win, but I still picked Penta.
Yeah.
From now on, I'm going with my gut right from the beginning because I would have had a lot more of these right.
I know. I'm pissed you changed my mind on fucking Drew.
I'm pissed too because I almost because when you said Drew, I was like, man, honestly, I feel like Drew probably will win, but they looked like they were really trying to push Priest.
I know. You see that Dom ran after going up the ramp
and then ran back
into
in.
the crowd. Even on the post show when he was on the panel with everyone,
dude, did you see that his fucking
dirty Dom?
Bro, did you see that his fucking golf cart hit some fucking fan?
I know, man. The fucking buddy who's driving that probably got fired.
Probably. Check out our shorts. I'm gonna go find that short and download it, that video, and download it and add it to our shorts. You guys can check it out there.
Yeah. Well deserved win for Dom from being the biggest heel in the business. This is when he runs back in, becoming a huge baby face.
Him running back in now. Well, that's what always happens when you're the biggest heel. You know, once you turn, you're always going to be the biggest baby face, and that's why they wait to change the heels so long usually. And it's a good thing now that he won the championship. He got to change.
Yeah.
So.
Man, imagine we see heel Mysterio going after Dom for the title. And then Joe Hendry.
Fucking Joe Hendry, man.
He came out and accepted Orton's open challenge.
You even mentioned
check out our shorts for my live reaction to that because I was so happy.
Well,
Orton came out.
You even mentioned that you thought it was going to be him.
I said his name and he appeared. I smoked that shit into existence. Believe in Joe Hendry.
I was a bit upset that the match wasn't very long, but
no. But it was
perfect, still decent.
It
was a decent match, and the ending, the RKO out of nowhere after he does the turnaround,
the Orton turnaround with the RKO,
bro,
from side to side and say, "I believe in Joe Hendry."
The crowd went nuts for Joe Hendry.
Oh, as soon as WrestleMania ended, I used the discount code and I bought that Joe Hendry shirt.
Did you?
But like an idiot, I forgot to apply the discount code.
Of course you did.
Yeah. This is the first time a active TNA superstar is having a WrestleMania match.
Yep.
And it's a TNA champion.
Yep.
It's fucking history making.
Oh, one thing I forgot.
Triple
One thing that we forgot. I don't think you ever did send me any clip footage that you took at Elimination Chamber, eh?
I didn't.
Nope.
They make a big Elimination Chamber shit.
Well, that's
if you
what
guys are interested, comment down below.
Yeah, I
have a bunch of footage.
Send me all your
footage.
Me
reacting.
Send me all your footage
to John Cena's heel turn.
I'll just send me all your footage because I'll upload it as shorts that can still be relevant. They can still be used.
Yeah. And I like Cena. Orton came out in his original shorts, like the blue and orange ones.
Yeah, I thought it was. I said the same thing to fucking Rocco when we were watching it. If you guys want to check out a longer form content video of WrestleMania, I did do one with Rocco of both nights, and I'm gonna have videos clipped down to about an hour if you want to see some long-form content of WrestleMania 41. Me and Rocco had a really fucking crazy night the first night, and then the second night we were pretty stoned, so it was more tame. But well, I'm going to be posting those videos on the channel too eventually. Maybe not this week, probably the week after. But
yeah, this match was a good 3.5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3.5. This fucking Randy turnaround was hilarious.
Oh, funny. And apparently Triple H said to Joe Hendry that this is the first of many WrestleManias. It'll get easier from now.
Yeah. Which
Triple H mentioned that in the post show.
Yeah, well, Joe Hendry's definitely going to sign with WWE when it's
I think Joe Hendry's going to show up
either when his contract's up this time or when it's up next time.
Yeah. Won't stop.
But this night
we both chose Orton.
Yeah.
So what are we at? 6-4. Yeah.
And
then who did you choose? You chose AJ or
I chose Logan. I'm pretty sure.
I chose Logan too. So yeah. So we're 7-4.
7-4. This Logan AJ match, I would give this a solid 3-8.
3-8. Yeah. I love how Jeff tried to give Logan
and then Karrion Kross comes out
and trying to convince AJ to use them. This is the first Logan Paul win without him cheating,
Well, yeah,
without the knuckles.
but it's because he had he did that pulverizer, man. That move is nuts, brother.
Such a crazy
that's
finish.
the best finish in fucking wrestling right now.
I know.
Hands down, dude.
Yeah.
AJ fucking lawn darted him into the fucking floor.
I know. They showed Adesanya earlier in the night. I thought Adesanya was going to like get involved in this match because he's a prime athlete. But no, he didn't. Did you see that big rant that Kieran Cross went on today on the fucking WrestleMania recap show on Sam Roberts?
Yeah.
Crazy. He needs a big push. AJ didn't listen to Cross.
No.
And
he ended up losing the match.
Yeah.
I thought
we both lost this one because we both chose Liv because we never even seen Bailey. And then when she got injured, when I said Becky Lynch is returning.
Yeah, but I
got my live reaction to this too.
Yeah, this is dog shit though, man.
They give them the titles, yeah.
Yeah, they won.
But you know what I think they're gonna do? You know what I think they're probably gonna drop it now on NXT to
they are.
Gigi Tal and Tana Paxley, and then Becky's gonna turn heel and go after Lyra.
Still, it doesn't matter. They should have made fucking Liv and Raquel drop them then if they're gonna do that. Why fucking?
I know.
This makes no sense. It's shitty storytelling. It's lazy booking.
Yeah. Well, Becky Lynch's last match, Liv beat her for the world title, so like I guess somewhat made sense for her to join this match. Made more sense Becky being in this match than Bailey initially.
The Irish connection is more of a fucking thing for it to make sense between fucking Lyra Valkyria and Becky.
Well, hold on a second, we forgot to rate the Logan Paul and AJ Styles one.
No, we didn't. We just said it was a 3-8. We said it was a 3-8 at the beginning of the match.
3-8. So.
Yeah, I thought
fucking
I thought this was dog shit. I thought the match honestly sucked too.
Oh, this is full of botches. This is worst match of the night.
I honestly think this was the worst match of the whole WrestleMania weekend, and I only gave it a 3.
Yeah, like they should almost have put that Orton Open Challenge right before the fucking main event.
Literally, they should have. That's what I was saying. I only gave this match a 3.
Yeah, I agree with the 3 on this match.
So that means
we're 7 and 5.
Yeah, 7 and 5 overall, and then I ended up 7 and 6.
And I ended up 8 and 6.
Well, no, there was 7 matches both nights.
I chose John and you chose Cody.
Yeah. I thought the end of this match was dog shit too, honestly.
I did too, but I fucking loved it.
What I hated the most about it was how they did this and brought out Travis Scott, gave them both a big fucking rest, and then the match was done within fucking 2 minutes after.
Yeah. It was rushed. This match, you could tell this match was rushed.
Yeah. I don't know.
But John Cena broke 17. And you know what I was expecting Ric Flair to go on a big like Twitter rant, but right after the match he tweeted out, "Congrats to John Cena on breaking my record. Phenomenal match with that Cody Rhodes."
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good technical match, but I thought the finish was dog shit. Even though I picked Cody, I knew Cena was probably going to win, but I think Cena winning at Mania is horse shit because because like he's not going to hold the title for very long. A, I don't think. B, it would have made more sense for the heel character to not win it at Mania, let Cody have the Mania moment where it looks like he vanquished the fucking evil, and then at Backlash or SummerSlam put it on fucking Cena.
Yeah.
Give it more of a build, man.
Cody did get his receipt from Travis Scott, though. He got hit him with the... Travis Scott actually did a good job in taking that crossroad.
He did.
Because he's been training at the...
because he said he wants to start wrestling a bit.
Yeah, well, he just tweeted out, or today, he either tweeted out or said in an interview today that this is my new full-time job.
Well, Triple H said it in the post-conference last night.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And maybe he's going to come back as the hardcore champion and actually defend that title.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sick. Man, they're selling that for a robbery right now on the fucking WWE shop, like $1,500.
Jesus.
Crazy.
It's not worth it.
No. It's a fucking sick belt,
man,
though.
you see when John Cena lifted fucking Travis Scott up into the ring? It was so easy. He looked like he was going to lawn dart him up to the ceiling.
Oh, but you said this dog shit ending, but it solidified John Cena being heel because he won in the most heel way possible. If you think about it,
I still don't really. I feel like it. I feel like this whole thing could have been done better.
but it shows us that we didn't need the fucking Rock.
Yeah. I just feel like we didn't need. Yeah, he just took that crossroads.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that Shawn Michaels came out to announce the record for night 1, and then night 2, Stone Cold came out and fucking crashed the ATV into fucking barricade, knocked over a missus.
Before he crashed the ATV, he went the wrong way on the fucking ATV when he come up the ramp.
Yeah.
So he was drunk. He was definitely drunk.
Cody
was an idiot here, and then he got kicked in the dick and fucking lost the title.
And then Cena kicked Cody in the dick.
And then hit him with the belt.
And with the title, and then pulled the ref in the ring for the finish. Everyone was we're all in our John Cena get-ups when this happened. We all jumped up in joy. We're so happy.
I gave this match a 4.
Yeah, I agree with the 4. 2, 3, Mr. 17-time champion John Cena, you can't see me. Franchise born shining now.
I think doing it at Mania was the wrong thing for another reason, because look at the way the crowd went. They went excited for him. He's supposed to be a heel.
Yeah, I know.
And at Mania is the hottest crowd. And if you would have done it on like a fucking Raw or a SmackDown somewhere where he's not fucking liked, and you made him win it there, and fucking take it from Cody on a fucking Raw or SmackDown where you don't think it's going to happen, and he does it in the most heel way possible there, it means more than it does from stealing a WrestleMania moment from somebody else who could have benefited from it.
I see where you're coming from, but like I'm happy my boy John got 17.
No, not even a little bit. I think it's shit, and it's lazy booking. Yeah, so I'd say we give WrestleMania as a whole like a 4.
Good 4, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, night 1. No, I can't.
Night 1 was better.
Honestly, yeah, night 1 was way better. And if it was just night 1, it would have been one of the best WrestleManias in a long time. I would have had it up there in the top 5, but now
they could have even stuck a few more matches on night 1 and then not even done night 2. No. Honestly,
yeah, well, or they could have put some better matches on night 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that fucking SmackDown Championship match. They should have put that on night 2.
TLC, yeah, that match. Like, I'm so pissed that that's happening this Friday. Like, that should be on fucking Mania. Yeah. Especially because we haven't seen a TLC match in so long. Like, when they announced that on Friday last week, it got booed when they announced it for SmackDown.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Anyways,
but
this has been the Wrestling Wrap-Ups review of WrestleMania 41. I'm Monaco Jack.
I'm Frank.
And peace out.
Peace out, y'all. We'll see you again soon.